Hi guys, today we are going to learn about two-way tables. We will look at how they relate to Venn diagrams. We are still working from exercise 8b. This is a two-way table. I'll show you what each section means. So this first one here, if I look up and to the left, it's A and B. So A and B, that's this overlap here of the Venn diagram, A and B. The next section here, if I look to the left and up, it's B and not A. So B and not A, that's this part here. This third section, if I look up and left, it's A and not B. So A and not B is here. And this last one, it's not A and not B. Not A and not B, that's this whole outside section here. So that's how the two-way table corresponds to the Venn diagram. On this slide, I'll just try and provide a bit more clarity to each section. So the first one, this is like A and B. The next one across, it's B and not A, which we can call B only. Then the next one, A and not B, that's A only. And then this other one is neither A nor B. Then the totals. If I read across this top one, this is like the B total because it's got the middle section and the B only section, which gives you all of the B's in total. Then the next one, it's like the not B total. Then reading down, we've got the A total. And then reading down, we've got the not A total. And this last section is the total of the whole lot. For this example, we will fill in the two-way table based off this Venn diagram. So for the first section of the two-way table, it is B and A. So on my diagram, the section that's B and A is this one here. So the value is 1. For my next section, B but not A. So on my Venn diagram, B but not A, that's this section here. So 4. Then the next one, not B but A. So A and not B, that's here. This is A and not B, which is 3. And then the last one is not A and not B, which we know is the outside, which is 2. Then to work out the totals, I read across. So 1 plus 4 is 5. So that's the total of B, which I can see on the diagram. 1 plus 4 is 5. Then the next line across, 3 plus 2, which is 5. Then I add up going down. So 1 plus 3, which is 4. So that's the total of A, 1 and 3, which is 4. Then not A is 4 plus 2, which is 6. So that's the total of everything that's not A. Then the overall total. So this last square here is the overall total. So I just do 5 plus 5, which is 10. It should also be the same going across down the bottom, 4 plus 6, which equals 10. Okay, so we have a two-way table here. Let's work out the probabilities, and we can use a Venn diagram to help us. So it's asking for the probability of A and B. So A and B, that's this one here. So there's 1 in there, and overall, my overall total on my Venn diagram is this number here, 12. So 1 out of 12. Alrighty, then the next one is saying the probability of A. So the probability of A is this number here, because it's the total of A, which is A and B, and then A and not B, which is these two sections on the Venn diagram. So I just look at the total of those two added up, which is 3. So the probability of A is 3 out of 12. Then if I'm looking at the probability of not A, so not A is this section, which is B and not A, so this one on the two-way table, and then this is also not A, so the not A and not B section. So I just need to look at this last total here. This will show me this is not A total, which is 9. So my answer is 9 out of 12. Then the last one says the probability of B only. So let's rub this out. So probability of B only, this here is B only. So it's B and not A. So if I'm looking up here, B and not A is B and not A is here. So it is 6 out of 12. On the test, you might be asked something like this. You need to fill in the missing numbers. So we know that the rows across add up to the total. So like this plus this equals this. And we also know that the columns going down add up. So like this plus this equals the total down here. So if I'm trying to figure out what this number here is, this number plus 3 equals 6. So 3 plus 3 equals 6. Then I'm going to try some going down. So 3 plus something equals 4. Well, 3 plus 1 equals 4. Then I could try going down across here. 6 plus something equals 11. 6 plus 5 equals 11. And then I can go across here. I know that this number plus 1 equals 5. So 4 plus 1 equals 5. And then going down here, I know that 3 plus 4 equals this number, so equals 7. Okay, so your turn now. So while you're at home, I want you to just quickly look at this and see if you guys can figure out any of the missing numbers. I'll give you a few seconds. Then I'll show you how I would fill it out. Okay, so I'll just look across the top row first. So 2 plus 7, my total is 9. And then going down these totals here, 9 plus 3 is 12. Going across here, 4 plus 8 is 12. Then going down, 2 plus 2 is 4. 7 plus 1 is 8. And it all works out. If you've got the hang of it, you can start the worksheet. I'm just going to go through one of the textbook examples, but it's the same kind of thing. So the first thing we're asked to do is transfer the information from the Venn diagram to a two-way table. So A and B, that's the middle section, so there's 1. B and not A, that's this section here, so there's 6. A and not B, that's this section here, 2. Then we've got not A and not B, which is the outside, so 3. Now I just work out my totals, add up going across, 1 plus 6 is 7, 2 plus 3 is 5, then add up going down, 1 plus 2 is 3, 6 and 3 is 9, and 7 and 5 is 12. The textbook then asks us to find a bunch of things. I'll quickly whiz through them. So the first one is A and B, which is 1. Then we've got not A and B, which is this here, which is 6. Then we've got A and not B. A and not B is 2. Then we've got not A and not B, which is 3. Next we've got A, so that's the A total, which is here, 3. And then we've got not B total, so the not B total is here, 5. And then we've got A or B. So A or B, that's this one here, A and B. And then we've got B and not A. And then we've got A and not B. So they're all the sections. So we've got 1 plus 2 plus 6, which equals 9. Notice I didn't include the not A and not B because that's not included in it. Alright, then we're finding the probabilities. So the probability of A and B is 1 out of 12. Probability of not A, 9 out of 12. And A and not B is 2 out of 12. Okay, so now we're done. I would like you to do the worksheet and submit it to MyPanola.